everyone, it's the Vintage Vinyasa here. So today we're going to do a start the day right bite-sized yoga session. So this is a great sequence to do in the morning. Roll out of bed, grab a coffee or a tea, roll out your mat, half asleep, pajamas, whatever, and get to it. So this is good to do before a set of sun salutations, but we're just literally just going to warm up the body, awaken the body, and then get into the rest of our day. So come into a seated position, sitting on your heels. If that's not accessible for you, maybe coming to a cross-legged position. Or you can grab a little blanket like so, or a bed cushion or whatever. You can place it behind your sit bones on your heels. Oh, that's so comfortable. I don't actually think I'm going to move now. Might have to turn the video off. Just come to close the eyes, placing the hands in the lap or interlacing the fingers, letting the thumbs rest on top of each other, and just closing the eyes. Take a big breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Let's do that again. Big breath in through the nose. And one more. Sigh like no one's listening. Relaxing the shoulders down. Batting open the eyelids. And then coming to a cross-legged position. Crossing at the shins. If you can. Again, if your hips or your knees are really up like so, maybe putting something underneath your sit bones just to lift up your pelvis, which is quite nice. We don't want to be struggling. Remember, this is first thing in the morning. Take the right hand away from you, placing the hand next to the hip. Inhale, draw the left hand all the way up and over. You might even be able to bend that right elbow and place the forearm on the mat, but pressing the left hip back into the mat. Spiraling the chest open to look at those fingers. Big inhale here. Exhale, keep reaching through those fingertips, opening up the side ribs, side body, keeping both hips pressing into the mat. One more inhale here. Exhale, we're bringing it all the way down. We're going to lift the right hand up all the way over, taking the arm all the way over the head, pressing the left hand into the mat, pressing the right hip back into the mat. You can bend at the elbow here, providing you don't lift the hip up. We want to feel that beautiful stretch all the way from the hip, all the way up to the armpit. You can spiral the chest open here, look into the fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale, taking it all the way down, coming into a gentle twist. So taking the left hand over to the right knee, right hand behind you. Just a little twist here, drawing the right shoulder back. Chin parallel over chest. Big breath here. Exhale as we take it round to the other side. Just a gentle twist, nothing too manic this morning. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Chin parallel to the chest. Big inhale here. Exhale as you bring it back to center. Coming over to hands and knees. So setting yourself up for cat and cow. So wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. We're going to inhale, drop the belly down, draw the chest forward. Nice soft bend in the elbows here. Exhale as you tuck the tailbone under, start to gaze between the space between the knees. Rounding the back, angry cat, pressing the mat away. Inhale, reversing, dropping the belly, feeling the skin of the belly stretch as you bend the elbows, pressing that beautiful chest forward. Exhale as you round the back here. Inhale as you undulate through the spine, dropping the belly, gazing beyond the third eye. Exhale as you draw the tailbone under. Give me 2 more of these. Just working with your own breath. Imagine you're bringing lots of new energy to every vertebrae of the back. 1 more here. And then once you've done that, coming back to a neutral spine here, trying to keep the ribs hugged in, the lower ribs hugged in. You're going to extend the back leg back. Lift the leg up to about hip height, making sure the toes are rolling down, hugging that left hip into the body, extend into the right arm. Nice core work here. Inhale, exhale, bend that left knee. We're going to try and lean back and grab that big toe side of the foot. Press the foot into the hand. Maybe you want to take the gaze towards the foot. Keep extending that leg up and back, pressing into that left hand. Don't collapse in the shoulder. 1 more inhale. Exhale as you place the hand down. Place the knee down and then lift that right arm straight up and exhale. Draw it underneath the left, coming into thread the needle. Coming to lie on the right ear, extending the left arm away or keeping it next to you with Spider-Man hands. If you press into that left hand, you'll feel that spine mid-back open a bit more. 1 more inhale, letting the jaw be soft. Exhale as you press, come back to center. We'll do the other side. Taking the right leg back this time. Lifting the leg, you don't want to lift the leg up too much. Flex that foot. Press into those hands, extend the left arm. Bend the right knee, find that foot. Extend that leg back. Grabbing the big toe side of that foot. Looking towards the front of the mat. Inhale, 1 more breath. Pressing into that right hand. Not collapsing in the right shoulder, pressing away. Take it down. Try not to let the leg fling back, using the muscles to bring it all the way down again. Inhale, taking that left arm all the way up. Thread the needle here. Coming all the way onto the left side this time. Either taking that right hand, Spider-Man fingers, or extending it all the way up. Keeping the hips in the center. Feeling that lovely juicy stretch in the spine, spinal twist. 1 more inhale here. Exhale as you come all the way up. Taking the knees wide. Press yourself back into wide-legged child's pose. For just a breath as you come all the way up, tucking the toes under, knees hip width apart. Pressing yourself into downward facing dog. Bent knees here, guys, bent knees. Keep those knees bent. Keep those knees nice and soft. Maybe pedaling out the feet. Maybe you then want to start to extend each heel down. Lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Pressing the chest towards the tops of the thighs. 1 more breath here. On the next exhale, we're going to start to look towards the hands and start to walk all the way to the front of the mat until we end in this lovely forward fold. Keeping the knees bent, maybe grabbing hold of each elbow and just swaying here. Just swaying from side to side. Just feeling the crown of the head drawing towards the floor. Maybe nodding yes, maybe nodding no, maybe nodding maybe. just relaxing here for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, releasing the hands, keeping the knees bent, start to tuck the chin in, start to roll all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping the knees nice and soft, feet grounded into the mat, coming all the way up, head last. And that's the morning session. I appreciate you just lost my head. So that's a really nice thing to do. Obviously from there you can start taking it into a few sun salutations, which I'm going to go through next week. Have a lovely day. This has been the Vintage Vinyasa in my Motörhead vintage jumper. See you soon. Namaste.